How you and Big meet?
Uh, well, me and Big used to just every time we see each other, I had the same type of relationship with Biggie that I had with Tupac. You know what I'm saying? We would just see each other at these seminars, Jack the Rapper and thing, and embrace each other. And it came, when I was working with Dre, on when I signed with Dre Aftermath, we were really talking about collaborating and putting something together at that time too. And I never got the chance to get with my guy. You know what I'm saying? I was more of a very big. I love the way Big um, got down, rapped, and his style and everything. I was more of a Biggie fan than Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Pac was just a great friend that when we were out somewhere on the East Coast or in Miami or something like that, we would embrace each other and roll with each other to different places because we just wanted to have each other's back. It was more on some like, what I'm saying, real friendship. But I really wanted to work with Big.
Explain that some more. You more of a Big fan than Pop?
It's not a secret. I've said it like I've been a more of a fan. I was very influenced coming into to this rap thing. Like I said, I started as a DJ, so it didn't really matter. But as an MC, I was influenced more by East Coast artists, period, anyway, back then. So it's different now, you know what I'm saying, because things have gotten so confusing and mixed up. A lot of East Coast artists are sounding like they're from down south now. So I don't know. But back then, I watched the movie Wild Style. I was very much into the old school groups like the Cold Crush Brothers, um, and artists like that. One of my favorite rappers back then was Prince Whipper Whip. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I got my training at, and I guess that's why people gravitated towards me when I started making records out here because they said I didn't sound like a West Coast artist. I sounded like I was from somewhere else. But being influenced by artists like Tila Rock, LL Cool J, went on to Big Daddy Kane. I could go on and on. Even to this day, more Black Thought. Uh, I'm loving artists like Jay Electronica. I've been on that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying?
You personally knowing Pac and Big, how did you feel when they was beefing?
Um, I took it like I took NWA and Ice Cube. I just thought that's part of the hip hop. That's part of the sport. You know what I'm saying? It started really getting ugly. When Pac got shot. You know what I'm saying? And that song, Who Shot You, came out. That took it to a different level. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is getting serious. And, I just sat back and watched, like it was, I didn't see it coming to both of them dying, but I always thought, I'll keep it 100. I always thought the next time I ran into one of these motherfuckers, I was going to try to bring, peace to, because I knew both of them. And I always sit and reminisce like when Big got killed out here. I was like, man, if I could have just been there, I would have, but I don't know that, that I'll probably be dead right now too. You know what I'm saying? They know that, you know, when people got, it just got too serious, you know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be hip hop and, it gets into, you just don't, get money, boy. It gets, fucking each other, women and all kind of motherfuckers. I'm like, oh, y'all, you know, it's a different world now, and that set the tone for this type of shit that's going on today with this trap rap, trap music, and all that, So I tried to run away from that because that was all around me. It was too easy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tried to create, when I put motherfuckers on, it was about partying, having fun. You know what I'm saying? Let's see some titties. You know what I'm saying? Let's get drunk. You know what I'm saying? That's where the alcoholics come from. That's where the liquid crew come from. That's where, you know, Exhibit and all these other artists, the Far Eye, and we was able, other artists was able to branch out from us, and from being around like Dilated Peoples and other great artists, and that's where my mind was. So when I was watching all that, I didn't want to be around all that no more. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy.
You being an LA guy, you feel like Big came out to LA too soon?
Yeah, that's a different story. I didn't understand why he was out here. I got a call that he's out here, and my sister, one of my play sisters, actually, they used to hang around him a lot. When he was out here, and they called. They said they was gonna let me know what hotel they was at, and I was supposed to go visit him before he left while he was out here. But I did think it was a little early, for him to be, and on the radio. There's some things that happened with, when the Dog Pound and Snoop and them went out to New York, and Big got on the radio and had caused some commotion where they got shot at. I just thought it was too early to, some peace meetings needed to be happening around that time, and everybody was just too gangster for that. But he was out, and on the radio, going back to Cali, and hey man, it was crazy. It was sad. I cried, and I cried when Pop, like it's crazy, like at the top of their game, you know what I'm saying? And you have to think, like, was this a plan, or is somebody facilitating this type of behavior? You know what I'm saying? And it's still going on to this day, really. You gotta, and I don't even want to get into it, but you gotta look into that Diddy, you know. Yeah, but that's another conversation.